In order to know how much funding we can guarantee you, we need to finish processing your information. When the system is done processing your information, we will know if you qualify and how much funding you qualify for. You could qualify for up to $85,000 with no personal guarantees. You could access up to $85,000 within 7 days of your profile being established. Once you receive your funding, you could immediately begin using it for your business, whether it be marketing, advertising, business investments, operational cost, or paying off personal debt. If you do in fact qualify to access funding, there are some enrollment costs to get involved with joining the program and being assigned to a funding specialist. If you do qualify for funding, you will need to provide your enrollment fees up front. The good news is that once you access your corporate credit, the whole idea is to pay off this investment, as well as any other previous business investments you have made into your business, and do it with no personal liability. The whole idea behind this program is to build funding with no personal liability. This means that if a business conflict arises, you would not be personally liable for the funding. The banks, lending institutions, and LLC would absorb these costs to protect your personal assets, funds, and credit. LLC members and officers are only liable for what they invest into the business. You're just an employee of the LLC. All you do is point your finger as to where the LLC should invest. You're not personally signing for these funds, and you're not using your Social Security number. This means they can only go after the LLC because the LLC signed for the loan and used its EIN. Typically, banking and lending institutions will not give funding with no personal liability due to the high risk involved. If the business goes under, they have no one to go after. However, we've spent years building relationships with banking and lending institutions. Our funding agents are ex-bank underwriters and attorneys. These experts know how to position your profile to get lending. You benefit from the credibility we have built with banking and lending institutions. Based on our 90% success rate, a very high-risk loan becomes a very low-risk loan. This is why institutions are willing to provide funding to our students. Due to the fact that this is a brand new credit profile, a business credit profile, and we have relationships with these institutions, you will typically see very low interest rates. Your application should be done processing shortly. Once we process your application and qualify you for the program, you'll just need to pay the enrollment fee and start accessing funding.